fragrance from the house of Initio, and their packaging is very distinctive. And this is called Atomic Rose. Now, this is a sister house of Parfums de Marly, and well, I'll get into it, but you can kind of see some of the scent overlaps that the two fragrance houses have. So this fragrance retails for £190, and it comes in a 90ml bottle, and this debuted in 2019. And I have to say, out of all the packaging that I've seen and experienced, Initio is definitely one of my favourites, and I just think that their quality is so high, and I don't understand really why some other fragrance brands don't have just nice quality packaging, and especially when you consider that they're not top of the line. I mean, they're yes, very expensive, but I mean, there's perfumes out there that are a lot more expensive and they don't come in anywhere near nice as packaging. So their packaging is again very distinctive. It comes in a kind of matte box, and all of the packaging is the same. So they have this emblem on the front of both the boxes and also the bottles. And I can't remember what collection this is from. Maybe it says on the bottom. No. So they've had this, which is a deep, dark, kind of majestic purple, and then they've also done black, and then they've also had white, and so yeah, depending on what kind of collection the fragrance is from, that depends on the colour. So this is the purple box, which I think is the majority of their fragrances. And the thing I do find quite strange is that there's no label, so you can't tell what perfume it is from the outside. There's only a small label on the bottom, which if you look really closely, let me just show you all. Hey, this is quite good, so you guys can make sure you're always getting the real fragrance. This is what an authentic bottom looks like. So obviously, if you have multiple Initio perfumes, it's sometimes a bit difficult to figure out which one's which, because they're all just sitting there in their kind of purple matte boxes. But okay, yeah, it's made of a beautiful plastic matte, very sturdy box. It's very heavy, and you can see it's. I love the packaging. I think that you can see it's again this gently imprinted Initio logo there on the top. So that's that. So this is the little stand that the fragrance comes in. And you can see this again square and gold emblem design with the matte finish on the bottles as well. Yeah, so if I had to say, Initio would be definitely one of my favourite houses for aesthetics, because I just think that they really hit the nail on the head, and the quality is very, very high. And then on the lid of the bottle, I'm just going to take it out quickly. It comes with a little card, which is, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. It's quite strange. It just says Initio. It doesn't even say what the perfume is, but anyways, if I was going to put something like that in there, I think that it would make more sense to put the perfume notes weighs a lot considering it's a cap. When you compare it to some of the other fragrances I've reviewed, it's very weighty. And you can see also on the cap, I'm a sucker for like little details. You can see Initio as well, so I just think the bottle design is absolutely stunning. It's one of the best I've ever seen. Okay, so the notes of this perfume, I'm going to start with the top notes, are bergamot, pink pepper, hedoine, I think that's how you say it, hedoine. The middle notes are Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, and Egyptian jasmine. And the base notes are Madagascar vanilla and also amber. Now, I'm going to tell you a really quick story about this fragrance and partially why I have it. So, the first time I smelled this was about a year ago, and it had just come out, and I was in America. And basically, I tried it on at a department store and left, and I had to get in an Uber to get back to where I was going, and the Uber driver was going nuts over this fragrance. I mean, I remember him telling me that I hope that you bought that because it smells incredible, and I remember thinking, yeah, no, this really does smell incredible. I rarely have that experience with fragrances because I'm smelling so many all the time. That is just, I don't know, to find one that knocks me off of my feet. Well, you guys must probably think that's not even true because every video I'm talking about how much I love it. But it's because I'm only showing you guys some of the best fragrances really on the market, in my opinion. So, anyways, it blew me absolutely away. And then when the Uber driver was telling me that he's never smelled something that smells so good, I was thinking, yeah, I really need to get this. And then that same evening, I was going out to dinner with a friend, and the friend would not stop commenting either. She was like, that smells incredible. What is that? You've got to tell me. And so then I thought, yeah, well, it's a done deal, mate. And ended up getting a bottle. So, and let's spray it for you all so you can see. Alright, say that it's got this similarity to Baccarat Rouge by 40, and while I can see why they're saying that, in the dry down you do get this kind of warm amber and ambroxan that you find in Baccarat Rouge by 40, so I think that is really the only kind of similarity, if I would even call it that I could see between them. So anyways, I'm really interested to know your thoughts. If you like Initio or you have Initio, what's your favourite? Which ones don't you like? Leave a comment down below. So thank you for joining me on another, episode